Hello everyone, it is your local tower control hater, Dylan Raw, finally uploading again after 1 billion years because I've finally done something somewhat noteworthy by getting 3rd place in this month's Elite Challenge. So today I'm going to be showcasing some high kill games from this rotations with some post-commentary just kind of explaining my gameplay and choices I made throughout the match. Sound good? Then let's begin. Here on the first match, we've got Scorch Gorge. Karina, this 52 gal, got 2nd place, got 70 points higher than me. Kind of shows the distance between the top 3, but I'm still proud. You know, my score was 2-5, pretty much flat, 2-5-0-3. I'm on the Rapid Blaster, which is not a very common weapon, especially recently with V-Blaster being so strong, but I think it's pretty strong, especially in solo queue tower control. You know, you have mines to kind of locate, because you can't call out in solo queue, obviously, so having any sort of tracking sub, I think, is pretty strong. And Strikes is always just going to TC. Inkvat can't suck it up, so you kind of just get free Death Wall to end overtime. This opening is kind of not great for me. I've already died twice, but it's kind of hard to break through this kind of middle area of this map. You need to be careful that you don't just get sharked out. Usually people shark around this kind of center raised mid area and just one-tap you with Blaster or whatever. Dynamo's going to be flicking over the walls, just trying to chip you while everyone else comes and finishes you off. I use Strikes here, which it's an okay strike, I think. Trying to just clear out this half so we can finally push up and not be stuck behind our half of mid. Put some pressure on the Dynamos here, just by shooting them. Little fun chip damage. Get a nice kill on the Blaster who's flanking. Blasters always love flanking the tower on this map, I feel like, just because they can. Now, in this position, people either come from that left side or in the top right. I'm just trying to keep my distance, because Dynamo's just... I'm kind of scared of the Dynamo having the high ground, because they can hit you even farther. I strike off some entry points. Probably not the most great strikes, they weren't very coordinated, but I strike at the entrance, trying to just stall for some time. Blaster picks me off, I get really sad, but I have coolers, so I jump right back in. And I die immediately again, because I'm stupid, yes! But that is okay, because we still have mid, for at least now. Teammate's gonna hopefully hold it off. I'm gonna walk in because I have died by jumping in like twice now. So I figure, okay, let's not do that a 3rd time. I'm learning slowly. Pick off the Blaster, that's pretty big to stop him from just annihilating my teammates. Mr. Dynamo gets a nice pick on that, Dapple's there. I love riding tower with Rapid Blaster. I don't know why. I think it's not the worst weapon to ride tower. You know, you usually want something with more range, I feel like, on the tower. Just so your frontline aggressive weapons can push up. I see this guy back here. I'm just gonna kind of leave him alone for the most part. He's not an immediate threat right now. I'm very sad I didn't get that direct. That direct would have been so nice on that Blaster, but I guess just the way I was falling. I thought it was lined up, but, you know, just the way the bullet came out, I guess it didn't hit, but whatever, sometimes that happens. My gear is comeback with a lot of Intensify, Stealth Jump, and QSJ. I feel like with Rapid, you know, you kind of want sort of a comeback-ish build with QSJ to jump out if you get rushed down, and then Stealth Jump's always nice, especially on TC. Intensify, you can kind of put as much as you want to feel comfortable. And then whatever else is just kind of comfort picks, in my opinion. Especially on V-Rapid, which is a lot less popular than Rapid Deco with the Inkjet. Here, this Dapples really wants to get into our base, and I'm kind of... my brain's turning off, and like, do I try to help my team kill him, or... like, I don't want to just ignore the tower while they're kind of pushing here. But I managed to kill his Reslider, strike the stall for some time so we can push back in and take control of this area after checkpoint 2. Here I'm trying to hopefully flank around, get some chip on that guy, he goes down, beats my aura. I'm scared of dying to this Dynamo, but I end up doing that anyways, which is unfortunate. So, kind of a sketchy game. You know, we have a nice lead, but this is a decently snowball-ish map. It's kind of weird once you get past a certain point. But you can still defend. There's definitely... from this position, Rapid's pretty good to just kind of block this entrance to stop them without taking damage. Even though I die the Dynamo Wraith, it just corrects me. But now we're in like, oh shit. This is kind of a bad spot. We have 52 gals, the only one up there. They take lead, and I'm absolutely fuming at this point. I'm like, this should have been such a free game. We pushed to 16 without like any threat from the whole time. So now we gotta lock in. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sit on tower. There's 20 seconds left. I'm gonna let my nice friendly teammates push up. One of them immediately goes down, the gal, who's probably our strongest player. So I was like, well, that's not a good sign. Just trying to pick up the blaster without him just shooting me. I strike tower because I think someone's running up on me, and I get scared, so I strike the tower to kind of shield myself. Beautiful kill from my teammate there to save me. And now, Rapid here, you can kind of shoot to pressure this kind of ledge here where people usually shark. Get some chip in. My teammate runs up there, immediately dies with Zipcaster, but I figure, okay, we're really close to lead, so I'm just going to try to play somewhat for my life, and we managed to get lead like that. So, almost a choke. Kind of a rough game, but we managed to pull it back. And, you know, sometimes we take those. At least we didn't get scammed. Sometimes you get scammed, but this time we managed to not, so thank God. 19 and 8s. Fairly fine. This weapon gets a lot of assists, so it's a little bit inflated, I'll admit, but as long as you're getting some chip in and supporting your teammates, that's what matters, you know? On to this next match. This time we have Monica on our team, who got 4th place with the 52 gal. Place 1, 2, and 4 were 52 gals, and I was the Rapid Blaster Warrior in 3rd place, which is really funny. Doesn't need a buff, clearly. Thank you for the beautiful no-gal nerf. Or, fuck. Doesn't need a nerf. Obviously doesn't need a buff. Sure, buff 52, why not? Here, I'm trying to play the entry safe, especially getting in. I managed to get a nice kill, because that guy doesn't realize I can hit him. You don't want to be too aggressive with Rapid, I feel like, on the start, especially on TCE. You want to just kind of block off points that people usually shark at the start of games. So if they try to rush your team down, they're damaged. That guy doesn't manage to escape from me, which is very funny. Here, I'm trying to put pressure on the top left. People love dropping from that top left when you're at checkpoint 1 here. Hello, Reef Slider. I missed the direct, and I was really sad about that. I remember it was like a free Reef Slider kill. But, you know, this is a fairly even skill-wise game, because although we have that strong gal on our team, I recognize that pro from X rank, and he's usually pretty good, as well as there's a few other, I think, top 10 players in this lobby as well on their team. Here I'm just, you know, putting some fire, putting damage numbers down on people, trying to block off some entrances while we push through this kind of choke point. It's not really a choke point, but it's kind of a choke point. Strike off some places people usually just sit and spam bombs from to hopefully push up a bit further. And just get a direct, but Mr. Blaster, who loves flanking, flanked and gets 3 of us, so unlucky. You know, Blaster's really strong for sure, but I just really like Rapid's kit, so, you know, while I could be using the strong main weapon, I figure having a strong kit is more my style of play. I put down some ink mines to kind of block off people from just running in. If they run in, they get marked, so they can't just shark in our base, and they take damage, so it's easier for our teammates to not get overwhelmed and win the fight that they might get otherwise surprised on. Here I'm just trying to kill tower to stall checkpoint. Managed to get a nice pick there. Teammate gets another 2. Beautiful from the 52 gal. Get cooler. It's time to push back in. Very peacefully. Mr. Blaster thinks he can point sensor me, but I'm not. Completely stupid most of the time. And now I sit back on tower. I realize I should probably go the tower to the dynamo, but he ends up getting off anyways. So I was like, okay, I'll just be a nice, friendly tower rider. Here I think I can get a pick, and I probably should have, but I get 1. I probably could have got 2, but I kind of fucked up my shot order a little bit there. Is that the flanking blaster that flanked and killed us, or is that the shot? I don't know, but someone flanked and killed us. I think it was the pro. But, you know, peaceful game. We still have like kind of a neutral mid, no one's really taken it over quite yet, so we can kind of fight for this again. I could have got that, but, you know, I didn't, so unlucky. Guja's another really good Rapid Blaster player, speaking of the Rapid Blaster players. So it was interesting to see him on shot, but I believe he switched to Rapid later. Here I got another stupid fucking kill. This map sucks, bro. Why can't I do that? It's so goofy. But, you know, if it works, it works. So, whatever, right? Here I'm pressuring this. Again, I like blocking that angle because I get sad when people just drop there and kill their whole team. Even if you don't hit anyone, if they see explosions there, they're gonna be like, oh shit, I don't want to push there, you know? Managed to kill the Zuka. Get a bit of damage on the pro. If I hit a direct, I probably could kill the pro, but I didn't, so unlucky. Pro should have died to that ink mine. I was so sad because a direct hit and an ink mine is like a true combo basically, but I guess because the ink mine was on the tower and he was below the tower, the explosion hitbox missed him. Ink mines are really nice on Rapid. It really can help you win a lot of fights if you set them up properly. Like right there. Perfect example. And then here, I'm just pressuring. This is a really nice place for Rapid to just shoot at. I got really scared here because I'm like, oh shit, there's a shot in our base, right? And we don't have like a crazy lead. Like this is a really big snowbally map for tower control. Teammate gets a beautiful kill there. Guy on tower dies. Other guy on tower resliders away, so they lose it. And then we just kill everyone. So, wonderful. Kind of a silly match, but, you know, that's kind of just how tower control is a lot of the time. Here I have shit aim against the blaster in a 1v1, but he did too, so it's fine. Help my teammate get that kill there. And now I think, okay, they have like nobody really alive. This guy down there, I'm just gonna live and then pop strikes, and then they can't do anything. We love cheese, fucking tower control cheese, bro. It's so stupid, but sometimes you're the one who gets striked in the last 5 seconds, and sometimes you're the one who does the striking, so, you know? We take those. 22-7. Kills getting a bit higher, but still, like, again, a lot of assists. But a lot of really nice kills that game, too. Now into our last match. 2 top 10s on their team. Gujo doesn't have the badge equipped, but I know for sure they're a top 10 Rapid player. Kind of a similar comp as last time, with the Dreadringer, Blaster. Kind of popular weapons for this rotation. Dynamo's popular this rotation. Once again, I try to go for a kind of a safer opening, but I think I fuck it up if I remember right. Yeah. Fucking trade something has so much range. And I'm like, okay, immediately this is not a great spot because we're kind of pushed back into our check 1 already. And they're like 3 up right now. But our Wiper managed to get a nice kill there. I managed to get a stupid kill on that guy. Dreadringer picks up tower. But we have these beautiful beacons by our nice Blaster player there. With, I believe they have sub power up on those, I can't really tell, because I have QSJ. And now here I just kind of like hold forward for tower, which is a horrible idea when the guy on tower is Blaster. But I did it anyways and it didn't work out. But he didn't manage to pop the checkpoint, so that gives us a little more time to stall in a future push, which is nice. Or stall a future of their push. Setting up Ink Mines again. Horrible start for me, dying to Dynamo, but I didn't know he's there and he shoots over wall, so unfortunate awareness. But there's always time to redeem yourself, especially this early on in the game. Mark that guy, the Blaster, so he can't chuck us out. I'm shooting at tower again just to try to put more damage numbers on people, like I said. Make it easier for my teammates to pick him off. This guy holds forward into me, and I get really sad. But thankfully, Blaster one-taps him. Beautiful 2 picks from our friend there. Doesn't get the 3rd, but you know, he stalled enough for us to jump to his beacons, and now we can hopefully stall this push a bit longer if we put a stop to it. People get really scared when you just touch them once on the tower with Rapid. So even if you just don't even get the pick, you can kind of scare them off of it and put them in a weird position for your teammates to pick them off, or yourself to pick them off. Teammates putting in work. I got a nice direct there. Stupid tornado kill I got there too, so now it's our turn, finally, after like 2 minutes to finally push in. Finally make a push and move on this game that looks like it's going horribly. I shoot that guy who goes to the most obvious path imaginable. Our nice friend puts up a big bubbler. Kind of a nice spot for it, but gets splashed down, unlucky. This guy I know is going to kill me, but I really hope he wasn't. But then he went around the other side and killed me anyways, so whatever. Jumping back in. Trying to keep this push going. or at least get a second one. Teammate gets a nice pick on the reef slider moment. I see the guy sharking there, but I can't hit him. And he fucking directs me. I was fuming that one tapped me. I was so upset. But, you know, it's just how Blaster goes, I guess. Putting up more mines. Back to chipping away. It's kind of a similar strategy, you know. This guy holds forward on me. My teammates get him. I die this time. That was from so far away. He wasn't even... I don't even think that was like a direct forward shot. I think it was an upwards arcing one that just happened to hit me. That's quite sad, but it's okay. Because now we're back. And my Ink Mine scares him, and my teammate picks him off. It's a big day for Ink Mine enjoyers. That guy's weak, so I figured he wasn't going to push me right away. Get a nice direct. Teammate finishes him off. Get a nice direct. 3 down. Now we can just hold forward on Mr. Rapid, and he dies like that. And now we have Squid Aura, which is... I'm not a fan of Aura, but it's quite nice being able to jump and have like absolutely perfect jump back on Rapid. I use strikes here just because I want my team to be able to push up a bit, but then someone goes down the bridge, so I throw 2 strikes in the same spot, which is horrible. This guy, he's like the last one alive, so I'm just kind of making sure he doesn't move. And now my team gets to push up and have fun while I watch from the back. I managed to not hit a single fucking person over that little wall because my aim sucks, but I get a kill with Ink Mine, so it's all worth it, you know? Jumping back in, trying to keep it going. Only Dreadringer alive, but now everyone respawns. I still want to get, like I said, this is a really snowbally map, so really like any point at all. That was a beautiful fucking direct there. Oh my god, maybe my aim isn't as bad as I thought. And now, 10 seconds left. I'm just gonna stall, I think. I tried to get this kill because I figured it's free, and then it wasn't free, and I was really upset, but that's okay. I should be able to just farm strikes pretty quickly and stop the game if we don't stop it before then. But I see 2 people grouped up, so I start shooting a tower. Teammates pick them all off, and we win. Kind of peaceful game. Really scuffed at the start. Managed to clean it up at the end to get a nice push going. And that's really a lot what tower control's about. Even if you have a shitty start, a lot of the maps are really snowbally, so you can just kind of clean your act up and put it together at the end to get a nice win. 26-10 that match, which is fucking outrageous. It was definitely not 26 pure kills. You definitely saw a lot of assists there from chip damage and Ink Mines. So that is it for this Elite Challenge session. I really like this challenge idea to give solo queue warriors like myself a chance to shine, but it just sucks that NA and E don't get any sort of prize photos on social media when Japan has their scores live tweeted and a special post commemorating the winners. But, you know, whatever. Common Splatoon, NAL. Let me know in the comments if you guys like this style of video. It's a lot of fun to make. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, stay fresh.